Hey Mario, he's already.
Dave Dindo.
Oh shit, the camera.
And I'm assuming you are
Dave Dindo.
Dave Dindo.
Yeah!
This is my first time doing this. I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna walk around. This is gonna be my thing.
Yeah!
It's hard work up here, man. It's hard work. I'll tell you what, man. I came up here. I was forced to do this. This is not my own choice, so I have to do this. But I like it, man. I like it. It's hard work. My biggest thing, I started an hour before this. This is what I wrote. It's on the back of a pizza slip. The worst thing about this, it takes a half an hour to write. It takes like 5 minutes to read it. And that's what I don't like about this thing. I get ripped off on this. I put a lot of work into writing this. I get nothing out of it. And the hardest part about this, besides being terrible, very nervous right now, is thinking of what to talk about. I don't have a very interesting life, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys about that.
Mavericks.
So, I do like basketball. So, I'm sitting there watching, I'm watching Mortal Kombat with my friends on TV. I'm like, what's special about this? What can I talk about with everyone? What's special? Asian, that's it. I'm gonna use the phrase. I'm gonna use the phrase like this 1990s comics, man. That's what I'm doing. The problem with this is, I grew up in Vermont. I have white, like 99% of my friends are white. I thought I was white for the longest time in my life. What the hell is this going on over here? What's this? So I've been living in Seattle for like 4 years. Believe it or not, they have a bigger population of Asians. So it's a little different. They're a little different from me, It's a little shocking for me.
It's a little mustache on it.
This is the thing. I've learned there's a lot of advantages and a lot of cons to being Asian. I've only got like one pro on this. The best thing is, I don't know if many of you know about Seattle, but there's a lot of homeless in Seattle. A lot of homeless. I think it's partially because the weather's good. I mean, they're freeze out here, man. They have 7 layers of coats and still freeze. Out there they have 7 layers of coats, but they're fine. So, my biggest thing is, I'm always walking down the street with a cigarette. I love to smoke cigarettes, I'm not gonna lie. Some people deny it, but I actually like it. I'm walking down the street, and like, I get asked every day. There's not one day that goes by where I'm not asked for a cigarette. You sort of get desensitized about it, and that's the big thing. So I've just stopped being nice. I've stopped saying sorry, I can't give you one. I just become an asshole. I'm using the Asian thing. Homeless guys will be like, you have a cigarette? I'm like, sorry bro, I don't speak English. Sorry man, I just can't translate myself in English. I gotta get home and read this James Joyce book. That's one of the pros of being Asian. Let's see what I got on this list. Alright, another thing I didn't know about Asians is I work at a sushi Korean place. We do a lot of Asian food. I mean, everyone likes sushi, everyone likes Korean barbecue. But what you don't know is the stuff that the Asians eat at the end of the night. The real Asian food, where it's like fish heads, intestines, and shit I've never even had before. I'm just like, my head chef, he'll just collect all these fish heads at the end of the night from the sushi place and start cooking for us. It's just the worst thing in the world. Bowl of soup. Like, what the fuck was this? Is this an ACL? Like, I'm not very Asian. I mean, physically I am, except for that's the big thing, man. People love the stereotypes too. They come up to me like, "You half white?" No, I'm just a tall Asian. People don't believe that. They always want to keep going deeper. Like, what, you half Samoan? Accept it. I'm just a tall Asian. Just deal with it. It's gonna happen. It's okay. It's part of who I am. They can't get over it, man. Whoa! Woo! I don't know. It's just weird being Asian, like not being Asian. I mean, like, I was thinking of another thing that's a disadvantage. You got great accents out there in the world. French, beautiful, sexy accent. Russian, very sexy accent.
Indian.
Indian. Easy, man. It just doesn't work out. Just go up to someone and just like, I really like you. It's like if I fake my heritage, I'm gonna be nowhere with it. You know, I have a little more, but it's not that good. You guys have been great. Thank you.
Big round of applause for David.
Yeah!